Hello and welcome back to more Brewers baseball here on MLB The Show. We are having our home opener for the Brewers out here at American Family Field in chilly Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Roof closed for this game against the Mets. The weather outside still a little bit too frightful for top tier open air baseball as Wade Miley comes in to take the bump for the Brewers. Wade Miley, the veteran, former first-rounder, going to be ready to take on this expensive New York Mets roster. Last year, 3.16 ERA. Wade Miley, forever, he has been a long-time, very consistent player out on the mound for a number of teams. I think his second stint with the Brewers played back in their NLCS run in 2018. As Jeff McNeil, last year's batting title winner, will get the first appearance out for the New York Mets as Wade Miley gets play at American Family Field underway with a swinging strike from McNeil. Wade Miley hoping for his 100th career win. The 0-2 count comes in, and McNeil taken out looking on that low cutter from Miley. Brandon Nimmo coming in, received a pretty big contract extension with the Mets this past offseason as the fastball goes right by him. Nimmo a little bit slow to start off the year in terms of average, but he's hitting pretty well. The 1-2 is popped out into left, but Yelich ranging on in and will grab it. Looking at the Mets lineup, McNeil, Nimmo, Alonso, Lindor, Canna, Escobar, Mendick, Pham, and Alvarez behind the dish. Of course, Lindor, the best hitter on that team, both currently and historically, but Pete Alonso close behind. The rising star will see a low ball, possibly inside the zone. 1-0 count for Miley. We'll go on and pitch it. That one skied out into deep center, hit well, but Mitchell able to camp under it. And that will do it for the first inning. Wade Miley getting through efficiently as we see the top of this Brewers order. Terang, Yelich, and Contreras will be coming on in for the Milwaukee Brewers, hoping to get their start out here at American Family Field off well against the veteran Cookie Carrasco. 3.97 ERA last year, 1.33 whip on a 15-7 record in 29 starts. Carrasco, the longtime Indian, now playing for the Mets for a few years. Terang, the rookie, will come in and see a low strike. That one in there. The Mets 3-1 on season as Terang. Still not many hits so far in his young career as he smashes one right to the second baseman. The crack of the bat sounded nice, but right to the second base. Terang, Yelich, Contreras, Dumps, Tellez, Winker, Anderson, Mitchell, and Taylor, your starting lineup. For the Brewers, manager Craig Counsell leading the way. Yelich off to a hot start this season. That first series against the Cubs, 4.55 average, as he will not quite swing at the slider just in the middle of the plate. Yelich, the former MVP, as he comes into a 1-2 count. Carrasco pitches, and that one is skied high into the air. Coming back in is McNeil, but instead it'll actually be Alonso ranging over on that high popper. William Contreras behind the dish today. 154 average, slow start to the year, unlike his number 2 companion. As that one popped up into the air, high and down the line. It will drop down. Mendick will grab it, but it'll be too late to do anything with that. Contreras with a sky double on the first pitch he sees from Carrasco. First double of the year. That one just real high, pop up into the air in an awkward position for anyone to get to. And it drops in. Just the height of that allows Contreras to get a double as Adames will come in 0.83 average on the year. Not many hits for the shortstop as he'll slide one down the line, but foul. Adames last year pretty good as he gets a 2-2 pitch. That one line down over to Lindor. Lindor ranging over, and he will get the easy throw. That will do it for the first inning. Come down into the second inning, bottom 2 as Rowdy Tellez comes in. And had a home run out on opening day, hoping to open up this Milwaukee crowd with another home run on home opener as he swings at a low slider below the zone. 2-2 pitch from Carrasco, line deep into right field. That one's going back and gone! Rowdy Tellez gets a nice line drive, 105 miles per hour off the bat as Bernie digging the slide down in. Rowdy Tellez. Homers in opening day, homers in the home opener, and Tellez showing off some of that power, the reason that the Brewers traded for him last season. An amazing hit from Tellez, just lined out there. Mendick, no way he's getting to that. And Carrasco taking yard to start off the second inning as Jesse Winker settles in. 300 average on the year. He pops one high up there. Escobar ranging over, and he will easily settle under that for out number 1. Winker, a very solid designated hitter, as Brian Anderson comes in. Of course, not the Brian Anderson that you'll see on FS1 with the Milwaukee Brewers, but instead the batter, Brian Anderson, 333 average, as he takes a fastball middle of the zone, but a bit outside. Anderson acquired in the offseason for some nice utility as he chips one. That one also drops. Anderson has himself a little bloop single. Overall, not too much contact so far early on in the game for the Brewers. Aside from the Tellez home run, 2 bloop hits. Now Mitchell settling in, 111 average for the young center fielders. The sinker is inside. Mitchell, one of the big pieces that the Brewers are hoping to have for the future, as he manages to work his way up to a full count. And that one is sky deep into right field. Mendick ranging back, and he catches it. Very nice play out there in right field for Danny Mendick, as Carrasco gets the second out on the day, or for the inning, as Tyrone Taylor settles in. Taylor, one of the veteran outfielders, as that outside fastball misses. 27 years old, 10 years since he was drafted for Taylor, as he pops one out into left field this time. Pham settling under it for the easy fly out. But Rowdy Tellez opening up American Family Field with a bang, quite literally, as he just lines one roped deep into right field, just over the wall for the 1-0 lead for the Brew Crew. We settle into the top of the 4th. Jeff McNeil, the second time around the plate. Miley has been efficient so far today, and McNeil pops one into foul ground. McNeil going to take a cutter low. 1-1 count on McNeil. That one chipped away by McNeil. 1-2 count. Very good hitter is McNeil as he pops one. Another bloop hit. That one will drop. Yelich rushing in and will prevent a double off the bloop hit. Quick throw into Terang, and McNeil, that's just what hitters do. They get hits, as Brandon Nimmo settling into the box. Swing foul. Rushing off his own third base coach. A 1 count on Nimmo. That one lines. Hard hit right up the middle. Terang, no way he's getting to that. Mitchell comes up firing to third base. And of course, we do have some stat cast for you right now. That one just lined up the middle. Low launch angle, but 111 off the bat is certainly impressive, as Miley reaching over 30 pitches as he will get a cutter low on Alonso. Alonso, big time slugger out there for the Mets. 1-1 counts to the first baseman. Skies it high and deep into left field. Yelich ranging over at the track at the wall. Leaps and not gonna get it. 3-run bomb for Pete Alonso. 355 just over the wall. Wade Miley gives up the long ball to Pete Alonso. The Mets happy in their dugout with retaking that lead. Nimmo and McNeil scoring an impressive run for the top of the order. That one, I think, just a little bit too much down the middle, a little bit low. Alonso easily able to catch up with that one and mash it into left field. Yelich nowhere near being able to grab that. That will give a big swing and win expectancy as Lindor will now come in. Takes another cutter low. That cutter just gave up the long ball. A better position on the pitch to Lindor. Throws the pitch to Alonso, and that one line down to left again, but Yelich easily able to get this one. That one doesn't have the distance that Alonso's long bomb had. Mark Canha, the DH, now settling in. Long-time Oakland Athletic. Now on the Mets. Slider outside will get the strike. Canha over 100 dingers so far on his career, and he'll pop that one up, but harmlessly grabbed by Taylor. For the second out of the inning, Miley now getting to work back up through the order, getting some confidence back. Escobar sees a cutter outside for a ball. Escobar, a long-time veteran as well, as the 1-1 pitch is grounded over to Anderson. No time wasted on that throw to Tellez, but Pete Alonso swinging the tide for the New York Mets with a long ball. 4 hits against Miley, including this big long shot by Alonso. Going to end up switching the tide as Tyler Megill comes in for this bottom of the 7th showing. The Mets grabbing 2 extra runs in the top of the 6th off of Jeff McNeil and Brandon Nimmo, as an amazing sliding catch by Escobar will get Winker out. Impressive play by Escobar, ranging over to his left, and slide, and no time wasted in getting up and throwing it right on the money. Brian Anderson comes back into it. Anderson, 1 for 2 on the game, had a single back in the first. Fouls one off. Anderson, 2-2 pitch from Megill. That one, check swing, did he go? First base umpire says yes, and Anderson strikes out on the low pitch there from Megill. That brings up Garrett Mitchell, 0 for 2 on the day. That low slider fooled Anderson. Mitchell, very fast. And he'll try to bunt at something up by his face. Not a wise idea from the young blood Mitchell. Megill. They're inside, but he bunts to his right. And Mitchell rushing to first. Megill not in time. Mitchell will be on first with a bunt single, drawing Alonso off the bag. Megill not able to recover. That's really what some speed of these people can do. It can draw out that infield. It can really screw things up. Get some infield hits. Taylor will watch a high pitch. Final count now for the right fielder. Checking Mitchell at first. Of course, he is a threat with that speed. Megill already seeing it with the stolen base. Now Megill. Suddenly Mitchell takes off anyways. Pitch inside and nowhere near in time on the throw from Alvarez. Garrett Mitchell. Over 20 miles per hour on that. Not even a bad throw from Alvarez. But Garrett Mitchell just too quick. 2-0 count to Taylor. Settle in. That one skied foul back. Taylor, it's not a bad pitch to hit, but just fouling it backwards. No problem there. Mitchell takes off again, trying to steal third, and no tag will be made. That fastball, not enough to stop Mitchell. Second swiped bag of the inning, second swiped bag of the year for young man Garrett Mitchell. Taylor fouls one back again. Taylor Of course, rumors around say that he might be on the move sometime in the near future as he fouls another one out to his out to the first base line. Taylor, the oldest of the bevy of outfielders that the Brewers have in their farm system, as he'll load up the count. Taylor's still a very reliable player out there in right field for the Brew Crew. Now grounded, Escobar not going to be able to get it, and that scores a run. Small ball doing wonders for the Brewers as Mitchell bunts his way over, and the very next batter gets him to score off of a little chipped single down the left field line. Escobar not able to recover, and even if he did recover, I think Mitchell scores anyways as Terang comes up.
He's good.
Taylor checked over and nothing doing. Terang singled back in the 5th inning. A low count to Terang. Chips one foul. Miguel getting hit a decent bit, but a lot of foul balls on to Terang. Now, Terang working through a 1 count. Settling in nicely is the young man Terang. Watch the ball outside. One count as there's movement in the Mets bullpen. Edwin Diaz, you gotta expect him to come in as Taylor takes off and slides in safely. Much closer of a play than that of Garrett Mitchell's, but still, Tyrone Taylor, not the best jump, but enough to get him in. Lindor not able to get the tag. Taylor with a wise slide around it. 2-1 count for Terang. We'll see him ready. And he gets plunked in the back of the thigh. Runners on first and second for the former MVP, Christian Yelich, looking to tie things up with one swing of the bat. Would be great if Yelich could get back to his old form. Of course, not sure if he'll be able to do that. First pitch from Miguel getting settled and swinging for the fences was Yelich there. Swings through that changeup. It's now a 2-2 count on Yelich. And he'll pop that one high up into the left center field gap. It's deep, but not nowhere deep enough. Since that'll be easily caught by Pham, but Tyrone Taylor managing to get the game a little bit closer for the Brewers. 5-2 going into the top of the 8th. And we're here in the bottom of the 9th, the Mets managing to have a big run of form in the 8th and 9th, thanks to an error by Bryce Terang in the 8th, leading to 4 runs being scored. Winker working against Miguel again. 3-2 count. And he'll look at that one inside. Miguel with the beautifully placed pitch as Anderson will be swapped out for Victor Caratini, seeing his first time, the backup catcher for the Brewers settling in. Caratini against Miguel in his 3rd inning of work. Will foul one back harmlessly. 1-1 pitch now for Caratini. And he'll get plunked as well. 2nd batter that Miguel has plunked in the game. Now Caratini out there on first. Mitchell hoping to take advantage. It's now a low pitch is a low inside fastball. Mitchell now a 3-1 count, managing to work Miguel well. 54th pitch of the day for the reliever, and that one will be slapped into left field. That'll be a single for Mitchell. Caratini advances as Joey Wiemer subs in for Tyrone Taylor. Tyrone Taylor scoring an RBI back in the 7th. But that will still take him out as Wiemer, the young rookie, manages to work a full count on Miguel. 3-2 pitch is outside. That beautifully placed cutter by Miguel will take out. Wiemer Still no hits on his young career as Terang hoping to get things done. A 0 pitch is skied backwards. Now the 0-1 pitch, Miguel, 60 pitches in. Looking for a save because of those 3 innings of work. 0-2 count as Terang ahead of a nice changeup by Miguel. Really dotting up the Brewers as that one well hit out to right. Mendick going to sky it home, and Caratini aggressive. Nothing doing. I think the Brewers just they needed to have some of these plays, but the Mets with a dominating 10-2 win. Really thanks to 6 unanswered runs since the 6th inning. Rather, 7 unanswered runs since the 6th inning. And that will do it for our home opener here at American Family Field. The Brewers falling down to the Bronx. Well, the Bronx's rivals down the subway. That'll do it for this showing of MLB The Show with Brewers Franchise.